In this video, I'll be talking about what's the best CRM for small business. It's Tobey here from Training Business Pros. Thank you for joining me. The CRM business is booming, and whether you opt for third-party CRMs or self-hosted, the choice is clear in my opinion. As a digital marketing agency, we build most of our websites on top of WordPress, so we feel that if we're self-hosting websites, then we need to self-host our CRM. And the CRM technology for WordPress has come a long way. And so I'm going to introduce to you a company called Groundhogg. That's Groundhogg with 2 G's, and you can find them at groundhogg.io. And I'm going to give you 10 really solid reasons why Groundhogg is the best CRM for a small business. And we're going to dive into it right now. Okay, so in any CRM, you're going to need to be able to store contact data. The interesting thing about Groundhogg is the software installs right within WordPress and gives you the ability to store all of your contact data and be able to do advanced custom searches on that data whenever you like. Now, the data, again, because it's self-hosted, is all stored on your server. So if you take a look at your screen, you're going to see that you're able to search by name, email, opt-in status, filter by metadata, and of course, unlike many third-party CRMs, you have unlimited metadata because it is self-hosted. So you can choose whatever metadata equals this particular value, or for example, greater than, less than, does not contain. So a really advanced search engine. You can also filter by date, filter by contact owner, and then by tags as well. So there's a lot of ways you can do this. If you take a look at the bottom, you've got, in this particular case, 7,089 contacts. Now, unlike third-party CRMs who charge more depending on the number of contacts you have, Groundhogg is one flat fee. I'll talk about that and pricing when I get to the end, which is probably the most attractive feature. Let's move on to number 2. You're going to need a great tagging system. And in any tagging system, you need the ability to add as many as you need to. Plus, there's 5 different types of tags: system status, profile, history, marketing, and to-dos. And you can see I'm following that system here. Tags is the key to marketing automation. So you don't add random tags like prospect, client, things like that. You add very specific tags based on that tagging system. And Groundhogg is a great platform for that. Let's move on to number 3. In any CRM, obviously the goal is to communicate with clients over time and get them to buy something. And you're going to need a great email builder. So you can take a look here at some of the emails that have been put into the system. And if you just click on edit, you can add images and text and buttons and a lot of the replacement codes. For example, if I click on replacements, you can see all of the email that I can dynamically insert into the email to send. And of course, that list is endless because all of your metadata can be inserted as well. So there's a lot of flexibility to the email builder. I think it looks great. It's basically a drag and drop builder. For example, if I want to put an image in here, I just drag that in there and go grab an image from my WordPress media area, and then I can resize that image inside the email as well. So that's kind of cool. All right, let's get out of here because I don't want to save that over top of a really good email. And again, you can put as many emails in here as you like. There is no limitation to the number of emails that you're building. Let's move on to the next one. You're going to need to be able to send SMS texting. Groundhogg does that as well. Obviously, just like the email builder, you can insert replacement codes. For example, I say, hey first, which means, hey, grab the first name from the contact record. And then it has here appointment start time. So I'm going to talk about appointments momentarily because Groundhogg has a great calendar. But SMS texts are a great way to keep in touch with clients over time. And unlike many third-party CRMs, the system is already built into Groundhogg. All right, let's move on to number 5. The guts of all automated CRMs is the funnel builder and the ability to make marketing campaigns that are automatic. I'm going to explain very quickly this campaign for you, just so that you understand how versatile it is. So in this particular case, this funnel starts when a tag is applied to a contact record. For example, if somebody fills out a form on a website, and I'll show you where that might happen. So for example, if somebody wants to register for this digital marketing course, they put their name in here, their company name and their email, and they say start the course. That automatically adds a tag, which then starts the campaign based on that tag applied goal. Then we remove the tag, and then we apply a new tag, in this case, a history tag, because we want to keep track of what people are doing in our system. Then we notify somebody on our internal team by sending an admin notification, and then we send them an email to confirm their email address. If they don't within that specific time, and that's a delay timer of essentially 1 day, then we send another email to get them to confirm. If they confirm their email in either of those emails, this goal is achieved. And then we send them an email that says, here is your course. If they don't access that course within a specific time frame, then you send them another email, and you can send as many as you like. And then finally, once you want something to happen next, you put an admin notification. So it's basically when the client does this, the system responds with email, with text, whatever you decide. So it's quite limitless on what you're able to do. And if you would like to see how I use it in my 7-step client value optimizer system, which is my ultimate sales funnel, I'm going to post a link up here for you to go through that video, which will give you some insights into how powerful the sales funnel system is and how Groundhogg can do that system. Let's move on to number 6. I love number 6, your own booking calendar. People can come to this calendar. It's just simply a link, and they can click on time availability. I'm logged in, so it's going to show lots of availability, but most people wouldn't see this. So they just pick a time, and then they add their name and information, and then they can book an appointment, and then they start getting follow-up responses from the system. Hey, here's your appointment time, and it also sends reminders as well. So a booking calendar is great. This is inside the booking calendar. If you click on appointments in Groundhogg, you can see all the appointments that are here. Great thing is it syncs with Google Calendar. So if you book something yourself in Google Calendar, it removes that time availability in your system. And of course, you can choose whatever availability you want. Very cool. All right, let's move on. One of the things I really like about Groundhogg is it has contracts. So this is a contract, for example, that people would sign. I filled up my data here before this video started, and I'm going to submit and sign on the next page. So it's essentially a contract that you can get a digital signature for, which is really cool. So what it does is it pulls the information from the first page, and then the customer can literally sign there here and then sign now. And then they can print out a copy, and we can print out a copy, and it keeps it as part of the system. Okay, let's move on to the next page. This is really cool. This is number 8, extensions. So the ability for Groundhogg to interact with all kinds of other softwares. So you have lots of form builders in here, payment systems. You've got learning management systems like LearnDash and Lifter LMS. You've got the ability to do advanced form styling, lead scoring, really simple payments, which is cool. Groundhogg actually takes payments online. It has integrations with email senders like SendGrid, Twilio for SMS, Zapier. So basically, Zapier can have now an unlimited number of things because, of course, Groundhogg can't connect to everything, but Zapier typically is connected to anything that has an API. So lots of flexibility there. Love the extensions that are available in Groundhogg. Let's move on to number 9, custom fields. So custom fields is here at the bottom, and essentially what that means is you can create an unlimited number of custom fields. For example, if I click on this one, it has 16 different fields. So TTOT testimonials, first name 1, last name 1, testimonial 1, first name 2. And so you have a way to name your custom fields and create an unlimited number. And then finally, number 10, and we've arrived at the pricing. You're going to love it. It's so attractive. Compared to most third-party CRMs, which are not self-hosted, Groundhogg is a great value because you're not paying a success tax. So for example, if you take a look at ActiveCampaign, as soon as you get to 25,000 subscribers, you're now paying $5.99 a month. 25,000 subscribers with Groundhogg is $40 a month, just like it were at 500 per month. Now, if you get to 50,000 or 100,000, it's still $40, and all of the others keep going up. ActiveCampaign, Keep, ConvertKit, HubSpot, they all charge a success tax, not just based on the number of users, but also the number of emails sent and the number of contacts you have in the database. So the pricing is really attractive for Groundhogg. I would highly recommend, as a certified partner of Groundhogg, that you check it out as soon as you can. Go to groundhogg.io. and you can connect with the team there and they'll answer any questions that you have. Thanks so much for your time. This is absolutely the best CRM for small business.